Hello Internet, so nice to see you. Got a great comment about music theory.
Why would anyone playing guitar not want to understand music theory, including scales and modes? Don't you want to know how it all works? Don't you want to understand the fretboard? I don't understand the mentality.
Honestly, I don't understand the mentality either. I got another comment, which I would have screenshot and put there, but the person who wrote it deleted it, saying it was a comment about my video on how to learn the notes on the fretboard, and a person commented that you don't need any of that to play guitar. Well, yes and no. See, that's the point. To play just a few chords, definitely you don't have to learn all the notes on the fretboard. But if you want to become better at it, eventually you will have to learn those notes on the fretboard one way or another, the easy way or the hard way, the explicit way or the implicit way. You have to know where to put your fingers, okay? I don't know why people don't want to learn. I think sometimes people think of this instrument as something that you can play completely from your heart. But the reality is that you play this instrument from your heart, but the playing is done with your fingers, okay? Sorry to be obvious, and through your brain. And you want to connect all those things, okay? Music is made of emotion, but music is made also of logic, one way or another. Okay, a chord progression has to make sense. I mean, a melody has to make sense, and this is not just a property of the emotion. Okay, you need to know what's going on. For me, and I know for a number of people out there, the great fun of learning this instrument is learning more and more things you can do here and more ways to make music. And this has to pass through theory. Period. Now I know that you are thinking, I know some people out there are thinking, I don't want to learn all this theory. Can you give me the shortcut? So let me be really clear, guys, because what the point I'm gonna make right now is one of the most important point. I mean, if you come away with one thing from all my channel, it has to be this thing. The shortcut is music theory. Music theory is the shortcut. We invented it to have the shortcut on learning an instrument. We didn't invent music theory to make this more complicated. I do agree with you that a lot of people out there are teaching it and it makes things more complicated. I do agree with you that if you go to the university or a jazz college, often what they teach is making things more complicated. But originally we invented music theory to be a shortcut and train musicians in a short amount of time so that they can do more things, be more versatile, be more emotional, be more expressive with less practice time. And I'm still teaching, or at least trying to teach theory in that exact way, to increase your abilities, to increase your emotional impact, to make your audience love you more, as opposed to just make long speeches on how a specific author uses a specific formal device, blah, 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 which honestly I find this kind of thinking and discourse completely irrelevant and boring, okay? Music theory is the shortcut. You learn the music theory, you get better at making music faster. If you approach guitar and you're thinking, I don't want to learn any music theory, guys, you are robbing yourself of the best part. It's like I want a pie, but I don't want any of the chocolate or the cream on top. Okay, you're robbing yourself of the best. Okay, and if you have been bored or who knows, traumatized by people teaching music theory, I'm sorry for you, and because there are some other people out there who do teach this in a strange way. But if I can help, I will be happy to help. Okay? Here's the thing. You want to become a musician, you want to create music, you want to play, even you want just to play the guitar, and you want people to listen to you and think, oh, listen how good is this music, and you want people to admire you, you want people to like what you're doing, okay? You want to communicate emotions with your audience. The fastest way is to learn music theory. Not all of it, maybe, okay? The part relevant to you, definitely, but learn at least some music theory, learn how to apply it, and you will see your music we get better and better. Whether you play your own originals, whether you play other people's cover, your music gets better. You understand what you're doing. You become better at making that music sing, okay? At making the music move other people emotionally. It passes through music theory. You may not see this right now. If you approach, on the other hand, this instrument and think again, I just don't want to learn music theory, I'm not saying go and do something else, because I mean that would be mean, okay? And who knows, maybe at the end of the day you're still gonna pick up some music theory here and there and be able to do your music. I'm just saying you're going at it in a very inefficient way. You're going at it, you're choosing the hard road, you're choosing the long road, and there is no guarantee you're ever gonna get to the end. For your own sake, okay? I plead you to my knees. Even if not with me, but study some music theory. It will make your life easier and your music better. And this is Tommaso Zillia of MysteryForGuitar.com with a plea for you guys to study music theory. And until next time, enjoy.